all right. Tenemos la comadre Lorena Mejia. Did I say that right?
It's Lorena Mejia. La artista Lorena Mejia.
You know what? Coming from the Midwest accent and just like different last names, I was like, okay, I got that last name right. Pero I don't think I was saying that. Pero I'm glad to have you on the show. I'm so excited.
Thank you. Likewise, I'm so happy to be here. Just saludos. I want to thank you very much, Daniel, for, like I was mentioning earlier, thank you so much for the support that you've given me and the songs. The Basta Ya Te Extraño. I want to thank you so much for, for playing them and giving, and allowing me my music to get heard, and to the masses, and, helping me spread it to the masses. So I'm very grateful for this opportunity. And then I'm just really happy to spend some time with you and also the fans, too. I'm just a saludo to everybody, a todos los radio escuchas, toda la gente que está viendo ahorita, de parte de mí, Lorena Mejia. Gracias. Welcome, everybody.
Yeah, I'm just so happy, like, getting to talk to you as well. And just reading your bio, híjole, your dad put out some awesome songs, man. And
thank you.
His musical history, wow.
Yeah, thank you. He's the recipient. My father, known as Joe Mejia, is one of the Tejano pioneers de la música tejana. He was considered the songwriter that opened up the paved the way for today's future songwriters in Mexico. I know that his timeless hits that he wrote are songs like Detrás de Flores, Mirada que Fascina, Tú Tienes que Ir Conmigo. He wrote also la canción de Rubén Vela, the one that he plays, Dame Más Amor, Lindo Carinito de la Sombra. He wrote Una Paloma Blanca de Ramón Ayala and Diosa Me da Mía de Sonia Aguilar. Y luego just muchas canciones that he's written también, and also for a lot of artists too that are well known, like Lucha Villa, Angelica Maria, Juan Gabriel, and of course a lot of the Tejano greats like Excelencia and just so many others. Aldo Zamora, who've also recorded his music, and Solido and Angela Aguilar. Pepe Aguilar's daughter also recently recorded this at Thousand Flores too. So yeah, he's an impressive roster of songs and artists, and I'm so happy to hear and still hear this young generation of artists too that still continue to record his songs today. I just recently was watching the talent show. Tengo Más Talento from California, and one of the competing groups that won last season, or season 25, was actually competing with one of my dad's songs, Tienes que Ir Conmigo. So yes, I was so happy I was just amazed when I saw it on TV. I'm like, look at that, his music is still living on, and he's still inspiring, people and this young generation. So I was just really amazed, and I know if he were here, he'd be very proud and thankful too.
Well, his songs are just like timeless treasures, like just
Te
trae estas flores, like that. That's just like that. That's just like one of those songs. Like once you hear it, híjole, it's like it makes you want to open up a beer and just like drink and
get a beer and drink, right?
Yeah. And
that one. Yeah.
And now just like knowing that, it's such an honor talking to you, because like the legacy is still going on through you. And
thank you.
And that's so awesome that like your dad just did so much already for la onda tejana también, regional mexicano y todo eso. Like it's awesome.
Thank you. So yes, his music is well recognized here, and of course in America, and also his music is also well recognized also throughout Latin America and South America, and so his music he was very grateful during the course of his life that his music was accepted not only in America, but also in Latin America. That was one of the things that he was very proud of, that his songs had crossed over into Latin America, and he was always so happy and proud of that people really loved his songs, and so he had a unique way of writing too. So I've always thought that maybe someday I would like to have a university analyze his works, because he had a very distinct way of writing songs and expressing himself. The lyrics were very poetic. He had used a lot of analogies and metaphors too when he wrote his song. If you just listen to the lyrics to Te trao estas flores, and Te trao estas flores que corté por la mañana, prueba de amor de este corazón que te ama con ellas hermano, amor y ternura que Dios te guarde en los escritura. Stuff like that, and it's just beautiful lyrics that he was known for writing. He had a unique style.
Yeah, and with your songs as well, like honestly, like basta ya, like híjole, like your vocal range too. I'm like, who is this girl? Like, where did this come from? Like,
no, thank you. I've just been singing since I was as long as I can remember. Since like the age of 5, or as long as I can remember. I was just I fell in love with music at an early age, but also being around my father, who was a performing artist, and just watching him on stage and watching him practice his bands and his orchestras, and then just touring also at a very young age. I used to accompany him on tours to Mexico, to Monterrey, and I just had a lot of great experiences being on the road with him too, as a child. And so I was always surrounded by music all my life, and just and him as an artist, I would say, he was my biggest inspiration, and that's why now that he's gone, I hope to continue on his legacy. Kind of finish what he started. So, and I know that's what he wants me to do. If he were still here today.
And are you picking some of his songs that weren't like for your upcoming album? Are you picking some of his, or
I am gonna have we're gonna be working on a new album pretty soon. I would say during the month of July. I work with Gilbert Velasquez. I want to say shout out to Gilbert Velasquez and saludo para él. Gilbert's well known in the industry. Former Latin Wave member, and I guess 14-time Grammy Award winning producer. He's just a phenomenal talent. Him. So we're going to be working together also in July on a new project, and that new project will also include songs of my dad that he was going to pitch, to artists and stuff, but he just never got the chance. And I figured, well, now that he's gone, and I think he would want me to record them, I'm going to include them in this next project that we're gonna start in July. A whole new project. So I will be releasing unheard of songs that he left, and just to I know that that's what he would want too. Mm-hmm.
Like that makes me happy, and like I would.
Thank you.
Like I went and bought all 3 songs. After they were given to me, I went and bought them as well. Both of the songs, and I'm like, oh my god! Like I have to buy them because. Basta Ya, and then the single after that as well.
Those are the 2 that we released, and I know that we're probably going to be releasing in a few more months. Máquina que hizo uno, and that's one that's going to have Chente Barrera singing backups or alongside me. But the first 2 songs that I released, Basta Ya, is a song written by Marco Antonio Solis. He is also an incredible songwriter. I've met him in person, and I've always loved his music, and so I was inspired to sing that song and record it, Basta Ya, and I decided to do it in a ranchera version. And also the other song, Te Extraño, was also another song that I decided to record. That the other cumbia, Te Extraño, was also known for being recorded, or it was actually recorded originally by a banda group called Beginners Musical too.
Oh shoot! But that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So I decided to turn it into cumbia, and what to mention too on Te Extraño, I got my cousin of mine named Gilbert Zamora. He provided the accordion for Te Extraño, And he, at the time, I mean, as of right now, he's playing with Bobby Pulido. He's playing with Bobby Pulido, but he's a cousin of mine, and he's the one that provided the accordion on the song Extraño.
Okay,
that's
now
him playing the accordion.
That's
awesome.
cool. That's cool. And of course, like, is all your family musical, or like?
I have a brother that's a musician too. He plays the drums, and he also he plays rock and roll music, and he plays the drums. And what he's going to do too is we're in the process of forming a band, and we'll be auditioning members soon. And he's also going to be part of the band also, and also be directing the band too. So he will be because eventually I will be more active, performing as far as performances is concerned. And I also hope to tour later on in the coming months too with my own group also.
Awesome.
So I can get to spend more time with my fans too. And
yeah. Because I seen a few flyers with you on them, and it's like, oh man, I want to see her live, but I'm busy. And I was like, it's just right down the road from me. It's just right down.
I've been performing and stuff, and I do. I try to put on really good. Of course, everybody. I try to do the best that I can do. When I perform my set, I do my Tejano music, and I also do my dad's songs, of course. And then I also like to include others like top 40 hits too, like Dua Lipa, and I'll record. I mean, I'll also include some Adele, and so I like a variety of music too. But I would consider myself a versatile artist. It sings many different types of musical genres too. So that's what I like.
And that's the best part, I think, about just being Tejano is like we're able to go and be versatile.
Correct.
Yeah, like not too many genres can do that. And
exactly.
It's right. And you can tell, like, oh my god, like this, like our genre, like we can do so many. We can do from top 40 to jazz to
country.
Yeah, like we're all over that. That's the best part.
That's the best part. Yeah. And I was going to say, I wanted to thank you too, Daniel, for also playing my dad's song. I know that I had sent you Una Página Más, and I saw that you have it on rotation, and that's a song that Dad had recorded, and it had been archived. And I decided to release it for his fans, and I know that it's one of the songs that you play, and also La Mujer que Dejé. Also, I want to thank you so much for playing his two songs too, and because those are songs that had never been heard by the public, and I just decided to release them. And I want to thank you so much for playing them too. I know that I want to really thank you sinceramente for playing his music on the air.
Like with me, I play anything that gets sent to me, and that's the one thing I guarantee is to make sure that no matter who sends it, we play it.
Thank you.
And then of course, like it hits on rotation 5 times a day, and we want to make sure that up and coming artists or of course music that you haven't heard of will get a chance.
You get a chance.
Like that. That's all we want to do is just give people chances.
And that's wonderful because it helps our industry to thrive. Musically, creatively, it has a great impact on so many levels. Allowing new music to be heard, and so yeah. I mean, that's just amazing. I want to thank you so much for your support. Just for myself and also for the other artists too. What you do too.
And it's all for you guys. Like I have been in radio for a long time, and just seeing like, oh well, you have to play this single. Well, this other song's good. Right. This other song's better than this one.
Right. And it's too because some everybody's got their own taste too, right? So some people. Like one song, and you may not think, it appeals to somebody else, So
Yeah.
So that's what's what's so amazing about music and just having the ability to create and then and then having you being so supportive. That's just wonderful. Just how again, like I said, that you allow the music to be heard for so many artists. Thank you. Yeah.
And any other artists inspired you to
sing? I've been singing. Well, I think I grew up when I was growing up as a child. I liked Donna Summer, and then I was also a big fan of Mariah Carey, Mary J. Blige. Those are the singers that I grew up listening to. And then I like Olga Tañón, the merengue singer. I think she's done an excellent voice. Olga Tañón, La Mujer de Fuego. I just love to watch her perform live.
She's an awesome performer.
She's an awesome showwoman.
Yeah.
And Gloria Estefan too. I just love her. Gloria Estefan, her voice, the way she performs, and her shows, and her orchestra, and her just very impressive for her shows and as a showwoman too. Gloria Estefan.
Now that's what I like is like I'm seeing a lot of artists now that are getting inspired by la onda tropical and reggaeton, and like just you can see the change in the industry, and like we're going more towards the tropical también. We're also like experimenting more with music, which is just so cool. I'm like, me as a music lover, I'm just like blown away. I'm happy to go and like see that.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
And anything else you do besides music, or like?
I have there's one of some of my hobbies or what I do in my pastime is I like to mountain bike. I have a mountain bike that I like to hit the biking trails, and then also I have a cruiser bike, and then I also like physical fitness. I do a workout that's called it's a CrossFit. It's called bar. So I love I like to keep when I'm not doing this, I like to keep busy. Doing that, just doing something athletic, and for about 3 years prior to me, coming back into the industry, I was very involved and just work CrossFit and all, so I wanted to, at one point I was thinking about becoming a physical fitness instructor, but it takes a lot of time, a lot of dedication, and so then I just happened to start singing again, and so that's why I had to put everything now kind of on hold. I still do it, but not as often as I normally do. But that's one of the things I like to do, and I really like mountain biking too. That's one of the things I like.
Man, mountain biking I have not done in so long.
Right.
Like it used to be so fun, and then I was like, well, let me go and see if there's any trails, because I'm still new to Texas. I have no clue where I'm going most of the time.
Where you're going?
Like I went to go and get some tacos on the south side. Next thing I know, I'm like getting close to Corpus Christi, and I'm like, this is not the south side.
Right. Oh, you wandered for Corpus Christi?
Yeah. I thought I was reading the signs right, pero.
Yeah, I grew up in Corpus Christi. I was born in Corpus Christi, and it's just I love when Corpus is a beautiful city. I just when it's a beach town, or the coastal Bend area. I love, and because of that, I'm like cursed to love seafood. I have an insane passion for seafood. Because of that, growing up on the beach, and my dad and I. When we were children, he used to take us out to the when we were children to go fishing and to go catch crabs on the beach, and so we spent a lot of time on the beach when I was growing up in Corpus Christi. And my dad, he was a family man too, so I have a lot of good memories about him. Just always being with us at home, and we had a lot of fun adventures. Not only with I knew him as a musician, but as an excellent father too. He was a great dad.
He sounds like it. I wish I could have met him and hear some of those stories. Because just knowing that he wrote all those songs, and of course with me, I'm a big Don Antonio Aguilar fan. I'm a big fan of his.
And he wrote Adiós Amores for him. And he Adiós Amores Mia, Mil Amor de Mis Amores. That's one of the ones that Dad wrote that Don Aguilar sings.
And just to hear stories, I heard some artist stories of meeting Don Antonio and just being amazed, and it's wow, just knowing that I'm talking to someone, just knowing that I'm talking to you, and your dad had a connection, and you had that connection to that, and it's
right. Thank you. Yeah,
it's a privilege. And honestly, too, your dad put out some awesome music. You're putting out some awesome music as well.
Thank you.
And I'm just so happy to go and see your career grow even bigger. You have an awesome team with you. Gotta give it up to Full Force Promotions también.
Exactly. Yeah. So Elizabeth and Full Force Promotion. Un beso y abrazo for ella también. Hello, Liz. I know she's listening. I know she's listening right now. So I want to tell her, hello, Liz. And thank you so much. And a shout out to Full Force Promotions too. Yeah.
Yeah, Elizabeth is a badass too. There's so many awesome people in the industry. Elizabeth is one of them as well.
She sure is. Yes. Mm-hmm.
And so nice and so caring. That's one of the things I just like about her is that when she told me about you, she's like, Daniel, can you go and do this interview? Of course I can. I'm open to interviewing anyone as long as they come up to me and tell me that they want to be interviewed.
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're saying sorry.
Hello?
Yeah, she's an amazing woman. Yeah.
Yeah, that she is, and she ever since I known her, she works her butt off for the artist as well, and
sure does. Yeah, she does.
And I'm glad that she told me that she's working with you, and of course, I was like, hey, you know me, I got the ball rolling, just needed the approval. Yeah.
Yeah, she's amazing. I'm just happy to be working with her too, and then she's an amazing woman. Yes. I know she's been in the industry for a long time too, and she's very she really like you mentioned earlier, she really takes good care of her artists and stuff like that. So she's an incredible person. Yes.
And any events that you have coming up?
Right now, we're still looking. I believe I may have some in October, some Uvalde Festival that's coming up in Uvalde. But for right now, I know that I'm still waiting for some more dates to come. You can you can find any sort of performances. You can look at my father's Facebook page, Joe Mejia. And I'll post any new upcoming events. Also, you can just check out that Facebook page, and I will keep everybody posted on new performances to come. I will, yes. Mm-hmm. And then I just got back from performing at the All-Star Music Awards too, and I had a great time. I was one of the performing artists, and it was a great experience. I got to perform Basta Ya. And it was so nice to be amongst so many, artists and performers in the industry. And, I just had a great time, being there. And also wanted to say hi to Mr. Jose Rosario from Sony Records. We used to work before Sony Records. We sat together, got to spend some time with him. at the awards show, and I wanted to say hello to him, Mr. Rosario, and then also the other person, that joined us too, Mr. Lozano Lopez from Tejano also sat with us too. So we had a great time at the awards show. Just so many, there's so many great people in this industry, and just wanted to say hello to them too. Also, yeah.
Yeah, I seen some of the photos of you having a good time también.
Right, the All-Star Music Awards with Michelle Garcia from Hacienda Records also. And I was able to take some pictures with her. And then also Ismael Gutierrez from the singer, the entertainer. He's
awesome
an incredible
guy.
artist too. Yeah, so I got to take some great photos with him too. And then also... not too long ago, too, I got to perform with Trader's Village with Daniel Lopez y Aventura, too, the band.
Oh, yeah.
I was able to perform. So you might, if you go to my father's Facebook page, you can find photos of me and Daniel Lopez. I'm performing with his group, and that was really nice of him to, allow me to, perform with them also at the Trader's Village. That was a great experience, too. They're excellent musicians, too.
Yeah, they are. Daniel Lopez y Aventura, they have been kicking butt for years.
Yes, they can. Yes, yes, they have. Mm-hmm.
And like just finding out, like, I so want to meet you in person. I want to tell you thank you as well. Like you put out 2 awesome songs. The next song that you are going to come out with, like, I already heard a little preview of it. And Raza, all I can say is, damn, you are not going to be disappointed by that song.
Yeah. It's gonna be a great surprise, for their, I just want to just tell everybody, just keep on the watch, keep on standby. I got some more exciting music for the band, some more exciting music to come. Yes. And I want to thank you so much again for the public and for yourself, Daniel, again for taking, time out of your schedule to interview me and allow me to, introduce myself and be able to talk about myself and who I am and my music, and also allowing me to spend some time with my fans too, or the fans too. I want to thank everybody out there also for joining us today. Not only here in the United States, but also en México también, para toda la gente que está escuchando también de parte de mí.
And of course, we are being played también in Europe as well. We got...
All right. Let's say hi to all the people in Europe. Yay!
And then we also have France listening in as well. Muchos saludos para ellos.
We're going to say it in French. We're going to say,
like, I honestly, like, it surprised me when I seen, oh, shoot, I got listeners in France? Like, really? And then, of course, I got to give it up for all of our listeners allá in Canada escuchando.
Woo, in Canada. Yay. That's amazing. That's an honor. Yes.
Like, we're not just in Mexico anymore. Like, we're all over. Pero también I want to give a big shout out to all my listeners allá in the Midwest listening in as well. Allá in Toledo, Ohio, Detroit. All the loyal listeners también that go and listen in.
Thank you. Thank you for listening.
And of course, our podcast listeners, our subscribers, want to thank you guys too as well. Because, Lorena, you are going to be doing some awesome stuff soon. I can feel it. And, like, I'm just all excited to make sure that, like, to see you go to that next level.
Thank you.
Of course, hopefully I can see you at the TTMAs as well.
Woo! Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah, because TTMAs, the sign-ups, they just put them up. But of course, when it's TTMA season, that's when I love seeing the brand new artists going there, meeting the rest of the the rest of us in La Onda, and just getting to meet more people in the industry, because I'm glad I'm introducing you to my listeners.
Thank you.
And my subscribers, because of course, without them, like, we want to make sure that you go to the next level. Go and buy her music, because of course her music is on Apple iTunes, Spotify as well. Yeah, it's all over. Just go to all the major platforms and go and buy Basta Ya and Te Extraño también, porque those songs are awesome. Go buy them, put them on your rotation. And also, do not forget, Raza, do not forget to go and check out all her music and all her performances as well, because like you're in for a treat. Like I
want to invite everybody out to where you're going to perform. I'm just I get excited when I see the fans and the people and all that. So it's just like I get excited. So I just want to invite everybody to just keep on the watch, and I'll be posting any upcoming performances on my Facebook page. I just really want to invite everybody to come out and see me and spend some time with me. That would be awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I want to meet you. Oh, and también muchos saludos para Full Force Promotions, Elizabeth, también.
Saludos.
Yeah, she just messaged me. She's like, I'm on. Like,
right. She said, I'm on.
Like, Elizabeth, thank you for the interview, porque, like, honestly, I can't wait for people to go in here on the podcast as well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, the podcast, this is a new venture for us for Tejano Spotlight Radio, pero también with the subscribers, of course, they're gonna know all about you and more.
Thank you. Mm-hmm.
But any other shout outs that you want to give?
Again, I want to say hello to Elizabeth. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you so much for setting up this interview with Daniel. And I want to thank you, Tejano Spotlight Radio, for your support. Playing my songs, putting them on rotation, and not only supporting my songs, but also my dad's songs. His songs, Una Página Más, and then La Mujer que Dejé. I know that I tune in and I'll hear it, and I'll hear his songs on Tejano Spotlight Radio. Sometimes turn on to the station, I hear like, there's dance songs, playing. It's Una Página Más. I get excited. Really get excited for him. And so I want to thank you so much for spinning the music, and then just allowing me my music to be heard. Providing me a platform for my music to be heard. I want to thank you so much. It's really, really, really appreciated. So I just want to thank you so much. And I also want to say hi to let's see, everybody. Who else I have said? Just say hello to everybody out there. Just listening to all the listeners. So thank you so much for listening.
And I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to know about you and about your father, and just the awesome legacy that he left, and también the one that you will be continuing on with your music. And I'm so honored and so privileged to be doing this. And I can't wait until the next single to come out, porque we're going to be doing another interview, because I need to talk about the latest single that's coming out. Because I need to talk to you about that, porque sí se pega, man. Sí se pega y sí se quema, man. Porque, like, honestly, like, Raza, I got a little bit of it, a little taste of the song, and I'm like, okay, this is a totally different person, pero it's the same person on the album.
Right.
Pero si se pega, you guys are gonna be dancing, especially like with the single that we're gonna be playing tonight, Basta Ya.
Thank you.
One of your hit singles that came that is out right now.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
And would you like to introduce it to the audience?
Sí, como si. Pues muchas gracias, señor. Everybody that's listening. Yo soy Lorena Mejia y su amiga Lorena Mejia. Espero que les guste la canción Basta Ya y están escuchando Tejano Spotlight Radio con mi amigo Daniel. Gracias.
Desde hoy le he prohibido a mis ojos en mirar de nuevo la cara. Tienes algo que acaba conmigo, que a mi mente de mi alma separa. Tengo que renunciar a quererte antes que ya no tenga